Music from Mali in West Africa, Ali Farka Toure. Good morning, Denise in New Jersey. Good morning, Chris. Well, that was Chris that called in earlier. That's Chris McKenzie in New York. And good morning, Chris Roy. Sweet music coming out of Mali, West Africa. As we move over to Ghana, West Africa with Kofi B.
mi uyanko. Emma mi wanso. Wakase mi uyanko. Emma ni wanso. Wakase mi uyanko. Sabena keshu. C'est ma bra. C'est ma bra. Alini modi febona, faye kelea mandiye, konta kelea, kone ko kelea dimini, apawini la moya, ela bana di mojuya, bankila fumo kake na juya, koni jene kake na juya, koni besi kake na juya, Solomani kake na juya, atari fala kake na juya, natumba fala kake na juya, julu fala kake na juya.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration with Sista P.
Institute of Business and Professional Studies is now registering for their day, evening, and weekend programs. This time signal is brought to you 10:30. The time is now 10:30. It's brought to you by IBPS, the Institute of Business and Professional Studies. They offer evening and weekend programs and offer CXC classes, and they say the surest subject passes in their CSEC Sure Pass program, where they guarantee 100% money back if you fail. IBPS, upstairs is Singer Building, Port Antonio, or call 574 1005. That's 574 1005.
The Jamaica Gasoline Retailers, in association with the 100 Group, is hosting our blood drive in Port Antonio, Rubies, Friday, August 21 at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Donors can win a weekend for two at the famous Half Moon Hotel. Prizes and giveaways for all donors. Join us and let's make a difference together. Be a hero. Save a life.
True French Promotions in conjunction with Papa from Canada, Sipple from Jamaica, and Portland from England presents to you a nightcap Soul to Soul at Flat Grass and Flat Roof, Flat Grass, Portland, Jamaica. On the 29th of August 2015, coaches from every parish to believe in. Special beats by Soul Miller, special guest by Selector DJ Buzzard, hosted by Sheldon Fresh, loads of giveaways on the night and refreshments. I remember it's a deal and all these, so we say it's the real deal, we name Bucket Deal. Bucket Deal, Bucket Deal, Bucket Deal, come a Flat Grass on the rooftop for the deal. Portland, we say Bucket Deal, are the real deal, you know.
Are you thinking of a place, extraordinary place where you can get a wide variety of Jamaican cuisine, scrumptious local dishes, and at the most affordable price? Come to think of it, there is such a place, Zilla's Kitchen. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they use only natural herbs and spices, and of course, they've met all health standards with a friendly staff certified by the Board of Health. So if it's home cooking you want in a safe sanitary environment, Zilla's Kitchen is the place to eat. We're located at Bridge Street, Port Antonio, and for takeout service, contact us at 453-6030.
I used to Rastafari and I. Please won't you hear me when I cry? Send down Styles FM just to save us. Blessed love, this is Dwayne Stevenson from Augustown, and in tune to Sista P and Styles FM. You see me say, big it up.
Brothers and sisters today, what you doing up there? Hope you're doing fine. Well, I'm gonna make you mine, because all I've got in mind to give is love. Love, 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 love. Wadada, wadada. Wadada, wadada. Wadada, wadada. Wadada, wadada.
As we return, in studio with me is Ms. Sybil Watson. And Ms. Watson is going to be doing something that most Jamaicans don't have time to do, which is volunteer their time, their talent, their skills, and their love of country. Because you have to love country, trust me. You have to love this island to really decide that you want to make a change. So many people say they love Jamaica, but they have no interest in making a change. They're part of the problem, not part of the solution. Welcome to Styles FM, Ms. Watson, and welcome to the Spiritual Vibrations program.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, now, you are going to be doing some training, is that correct?
That is correct.
In what areas?
Well, we're actually looking for some serious people who want to be millionaires through hard work, dedication, and smart thinking.
Hold it there, Ms. Watson. How come I do hard work, I don't think I am dumb, but I can be a millionaire? So how are you coming with a different solution here now?
Well, you see, you have to go in your soul and come up with what you're really passionate about. And not only that, a lot of people are in a box.
But I go into my soul. And I am passionate about what I do. Anybody can tell you that. But you still don't make me a millionaire. Maybe, I tell you, I think not everybody has to be a millionaire. I think some of us we just love what we do.
That's right. That is correct.
Yes.
And that's the important thing.
Yes.
Being passionate about.
Oh, yes. I don't
Right,
do
what
anything
you do.
unless I'm passionate about it.
That's right.
And so what are some of the... Let me ask you, what is it that made you decide and realize that you had to do something like this?
Well, when you go around Port Antonio, you look on the street and you see so many young people doing nothing. I have a little business at Crossroad, and people are always there asking for a job, and you can't hire everybody, and it's like you're at a dead end. They don't know what to do, and there are a lot of things that people can be doing, but they are not aware that these things even exist. So sometimes you just need somebody to help you along the road.
I know we have a lot of young people out there who basically lack exposure.
Exactly.
They lack exposure. Yes. So, what are some of the things that you're going to be doing?
Well, some of the classes that I'm offering, and a lot of this is through volunteer work also, because I'm not an expertise at some of these areas, but we have sandal making. You remember the whole dopitaya sandals
could I
people use
forget?
it?
How
Years
could I
ago when
forget?
you wear those things, it was a disgrace. It was
Yes.
poverty while you wear dopitaya.
And Rastafari used to wear it because they did not want to buy Babylon shoes.
That's right.
Okay, yes.
Well, I want to bring the dopitaya shoes back. We also have jewelry making, picture framing, mask making, handbags.
When you say mask making, what are you going to use to make the masks?
We have like feathers and little frames that we actually can cardboard, construction paper, and rubber band and stuff like that, and you decorate it with feathers and other.
Okay, can I say something to you, Miss Watson? Because
Yeah.
you know, craft is another passion of mine. That does not sell. I can tell you that. When you're talking about masks, you see, if you get people to, there's two things that can be used. And I don't know, you see, some of these people who could actually help you. I don't want to use the word selfish because they may cost me. But two things for masks. You see the bunker that drop off of the palm tree? That is something that is excellent for masks because it does not make sense doing things that are not going to sell.
Yes.
And the bunker is one. And you get it, you cut out the eyes, you do the whole thing with it and do a whole creative thing with it, the artwork on it. Another one is the calabash. Once you have learned carving,
Yes.
carve on the calabash. Then I'll tell you what a friend of mine does. Then she inserts something like, I guess it's a piece of wood on each. And on there, she puts the, horse eye. So it creates like
Wow.
some bumps on
Yeah.
there, like what we call Nubian bumps or what Jamaica people insist on calling Chinese bump. I never seen a Chinese wear that yet. But it's actually African. But things like that, and I can guarantee you
Yes.
they sell.
All right. No.
They sell. I've had to deal with both of those two items. Both of those two items.
Okay.
I mean, kind of full thought that, Sister P. Both is two, yeah. But right now I have in my house about 3 of those calabash masks. And when I used to do a lot with craft, and I used to sell those bunker masks. So that is something that you might want to think of and see where that goes. But
You're recruited, Sister P.
what time? Midnight?
You're just recruited.
What night? What time? Midnight?
Anytime.
Mr. Jackson, I mean, like, you see where I am on a Thursday. And do you know where I am from Tuesday to Friday, other than after I leave here? And I tell you, time is a thing that... Time. But anyway, no, but these are things. This is just something for you to think about. And also, I would invite you, if you have the time, to come and see some of the craft items
I would
that
love
I
to.
have gotten over the
I
years.
would love
yes,
to.
because that's my thing.
Yes, thank you. So we have also handbags.
What type of handbags?
No, we are making these things from throwaway. So we are going to like dressmakers, and we're asking them for fabrics, little remnants that they don't want anymore. So we're actually using the fabrics to make these handbags.
So we
So a
would do
lot of-
something like patchwork.
Patchwork.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have like that crocus bag. What do you burlap? We're gonna
Burlap,
make some from
yes.
burlap. And that's where we are so far with
Okay.
that.
And again, with the burlap, you take it one step further. You either have something screen printed on it, or you use the same scraps of fabric and maybe make a design on there. If you even want to sew on the letters Jamaica.
Yes.
But you know, it's always to take it one step further.
That's right.
I love craft, you know.
Me too.
I love craft. You come to my house, you say, people come to my house and say, but this is a museum.
Oh
It's not a
my
museum."
God.
Yes. And
We're gonna do some molded flower pots.
when you
And
say
that we go-
molded flower
yeah,
pots,
we're
you
gonna
mean
make-
with clay.
Yeah, we're gonna use right now. I'm gonna use concrete, cement, and sand
Okay.
to make them. If there's an expert out there that knows how to do the clay pots, I would love to have them on board, and they can teach us something.
Well, we have a problem in Portland with the clay that we have here. There are two little deposits of it. One is in Mount Pleasant. But the potters that we used to have here, they actually have to buy clay from outside the parish.
Oh.
Yes, the content of the clay here is that when they go to fire it, it cracks.
Okay.
Yes, so, yes. Go ahead now.
And
That
then,
is it.
yeah, and then we have to make sort of long-term financial arrangement. Like we know that Christmas is coming up, so if you start now by making Christmas decoration, when Christmas comes in, you cash in. That's where the
What
millionaire
kind
comes
of
in.
decorations? No?
Like decoration for your doors,
Okay.
stuffed toys. That's what I have in mind. Again, maybe there's someone else out there that knows how to make floral arrangement, Christmas arrangement. They can help us out. Because
One of
we're,
the items that we used to make for the Christmas season, we used to take it out. You know what is it now? You know the fig tree.
yeah,
And there is that long vine that grows off of the fig tree.
right.
Okay. It makes excellent wreaths.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Also, chew stick makes excellent wreaths.
Never thought of that one.
Yep. Those make excellent wreaths. And then, what you do with those wreaths, you know, the flowers off of the coconut tree,
Yes.
you take those flowers now and then you sort of stick them into the wreath. In other words, everything that you make can go one step further.
All right.
Yes.
You're recruited.
No, when I tell you, you know,
Well,
where I can help in a project like this
yes.
is exposure.
Yeah, man.
Yes, you know, because sometimes we think of it and we get very anxious about doing it, but then we make things that don't sell.
Right.
And because we make things that don't sell, it's because they're not attractive to people. And I'm going to tell you something, I'm going to say it here now. Poor people buy plastic.
Yes.
Poor people will make craft and don't use it. They will go out and use the money and buy plastic. So you have to know who your market is.
I got you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You ever notice that? Poor people buy plastic
Plastic.
flowers.
That's true. That is so true.
Yes?
And the real thing is so beautiful.
Yes. And so abundant.
They need to try it. You know, once
And
we
so
get our
abundant.
things going Christmas, then they need to support young people of Port Antonio and look at something differently. Everybody don't need plastic.
Yes.
Try something else. We're talking about pot holders.
Okay.
No, I went into Esses and I bought a little pot holder for $195. Now that's easy to make, and the thing about it, it says made in China.
Oh my goodness gracious.
No, that's one of the things that really instigated me to want to start this thing. And then I look at a little scrunchie for the hair, a little piece of fabric with a little piece of elastic in it, and that was $100. Now anybody can make that. So what I'm trying to do is to get people that are gonna mass produce these things and sell it to the stores here and around the country. If you sell it for $50 and the store sells it for $100, everybody win. You win, they win. I took it to the test one day and I decided so I cut out 120 scrunchies, and for the day I made 92. And 92 times, if you're going to sell it wholesale, that's 9,200. If you're going to sell it retail, do the math. You see what I'm saying? You're still going to win. And not only that, if you go into the business of doing something like that's easy to make, you can hire somebody else. And then you're going to hire somebody else to get on the road and sell this stuff. So everybody going to win. And that's what I'm looking for, winners.
That's awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
You lived abroad?
I lived abroad, yes.
Yeah, man. You can continue.
Yeah.
I keep telling you Jamaicans out there, you know, that is, oh no, I have to come home and get the thing moving, and they don't believe me. Because when you are out there, you realize, first of all, you develop a love for your country that you probably didn't have before you left. And then when you realize that everything here is made in China, and you have ideas, you do have ideas. And I think that so many of you don't wait until you reach 85 and then you decide that you're going to retire in Jamaica. How that help Jamaica? I don't see how that help Jamaica. We need your energy. We need your ideas. We need your commitment, your loyalty. We need all of that.
That's right. The other thing Jamaicans love is stuffed toys. And when you look at stuffed toy, what's in it? You know, you stitch up some fabric, get a pattern, you stitch up the fabric and you stuff it. And you put little eyes on it, and everybody buying that for big bucks.
I know, and I don't see those dolls that we used to make anymore. Remember, we used to have those dolls that were representative of Jamaica.
Exactly.
There were some women in St. Mary that were making some beautiful ones. I don't know, maybe because I haven't been going to craft fairs, but even the craft fairs now are boring, so it don't even make sense because so many people have abandoned craft because of the Chinese imports.
Yes, yes. And that's really crippling. I just don't understand. But anyway, I feel like if we can get out there, and I hope that the people that are listening will really support. Once we get going here, I hope that they will support their local entrepreneurs and they themselves would participate in the process, because there's money right here to be made right here in Port Antonio.
Of course.
You can be a millionaire right here in Port Antonio. You don't have to sell here and sell all over the country. But you have to do your stuff professionally.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely. It has to be professional.
Right. The other thing, I went to a store uptown and I bought a Jamaican flag. Can you imagine a Jamaican flag with all the Jamaicans doing
Mr.
nothing?
Watson, don't get me started there, sir.
You know where it's made?
But don't get me started there, sir, my son. We talk about that every week. It's not even the right colors.
Okay, no.
They should lock up the whole of them, not bring that into the country. Because that is treason against the country. That you allow people in some other country to make a flag that is not even the colors of your flag and sell it to you, and you have these other people who don't come from here bringing it in and you're actually buying it.
Okay.
Miss Watson, if you ever listen to this program, it is a pet subject of mine.
All right. And then we're going to do some eyeglass cases. Again, it's going to be made out of fabric.
Yes, those are nice.
Quilting.
Now you're talking.
All right.
Now you're talking. Because you go all over the world, you see the most beautiful quilts. And I'll tell you who makes some of the most beautiful quilts are African Americans.
Yes.
It's a tradition that they learned from their grandparents, their ancestors. through lack. Let's put it that way. And when I go, sometimes I go into these places and just look at the exhibitions on the quilts. I absolutely love quilts.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they're beautiful.
When I used to have a little change in my pocket, I would spend good money on quilts. Yes. And I always like going to Africa. I always said to myself, they have a way of doing a whole village scene, maybe on like a tapestry type of thing. And I'm saying, couldn't we do something like do the design and use the same African prints and do the quilting, because some of the best handmade quilts or the commercial ones are made, where? In China.
China.
Handmade.
Again, China.
Handmade. Yeah, they're handmade. Yes, hand stitched. I always wondered why we're not doing quilts. And I know that quilts sell.
That's
I
right.
had this dream one time of getting some women together, except I don't know how to quilt, and selling quilts to stores like Bloomingdale's.
All right.
Yes, because if it's upscale.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. The other thing that I'm looking at is woodwork and from throwaway. No, I went across the street from you here, Culture, and we started to make a little table. That was from scraps that he had thrown out. And it's not completed, or else I was going to bring it over and let you see that. But we can go to these woodwork shop and make cut the wood and make designs out the wood and make tables, benches, whatever. And you have a decent income coming in. There's also stools that you can make. Stool is great.
Yes.
Listen,
Oh, yes.
everybody should have a little stool.
Yes.
About 9 inches high. And especially for people, elderly people. It's great exercise. You stand on the stool, you step up, you step down. It's fantastic for exercising. Not only that, when you go to the toilet, if you're constipated, you sit on that toilet and you put your feet up on the stool. Beautiful evacuation. So that stool is really, really great to have. It's a multifunction.
Excuse me 1 minute, please. Karen is still having problem with the internet, Cassidy. So she can't hear the program. I don't know what is the problem. Okay. All right. Let me just have to text her and tell her to refresh. Yes, go ahead. So stools.
yes,
Stools are
stool.
very, very important. And they
Yes,
can also
stools are
be
important.
used as little tables to rest things on.
Exactly.
Yes.
Beautiful. You can do so much. You can make wall pictures from those little things, decorate them, whole rustic wood, and they look phenomenal. Now, the other thing that's my pet peeve, Sista P, is children clothing. We have no manufacturer here in Portland. All these children clothing are coming in from other areas out the country. Why right here in Port Antonio? They're easy to make. Make some children clothes are so easy to make.
Yes.
Make children clothes, package them in plastic, do it professionally, send them out to different stores. Be a millionaire. You can be a millionaire doing stuff like that. That's about what I have for projects, even though I have some other things that I'm doing. On my, I do this every Sunday.
What is that?
Oh, well, I feed the shut-in. These are elderly poor that no longer able to go out their houses. So I have a program that I cook a meal on Sunday and take it out to those people. I'm looking for volunteers to reach some areas. And also, if anyone want to donate to help out, I'll be grateful, because right now I'm doing it by myself. I have also have empowerment sessions where I teach people how to get from where they are to where they want to go. Now, and also, I'm a certified CPR instructor. And you know, if there's a true emergency, within 3 to 5 minutes, you could die. And a lot of people, if you're in your house, your husband, your children, or something, true emergency occurs, they really don't know what to do. They just stand there and watch your loved one die. So I'm going to teach them how they can save that person's life until they get to the hospital.
Very important.
Very important. Especially when you live out in the boondocks.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I sometimes I drive in certain areas and I say, my God, if something should happen to these people up in here, they'll never make it to the hospital.
No, they don't make it to the hospital.
They don't.
They
just
don't make
because
it to
they
the
don't
hospital.
know
They just
what
don't know
to
how
do.
to deal with it.
So I'm going to be giving classes and teaching people how to save lives.
Now, where is all of this going to be?
It's going to be at Bonebrook, right beside, the courthouse. There's Juicy Party, and there's this large buildings where Satcom Cable is.
Yes.
Well, I'm on the 3rd floor.
Okay. No, that building actually is operational.
It's not completed, but I have a room on the 3rd floor where I'm operating from.
Okay. Let me ask you this, Miss Watson. What makes you or someone like you decide to be doing all of this?
I just look at the needs, and it is so much to be done. There's so much needs out there, and everywhere I look, I see a need for this. There's also a need for acute care hospital here in Portland, where if you have if you're really sick and you need intensive care, we need a hospital right here in Portland.
Well, you know, there's another thing. Well, it's the Minister of Health did go to Buff Bay Hospital. What was that? December 2013, and there was this big announcement that that hospital was going to. It's one of the stories that I follow on this program, how we make announcements and nothing happens. Because it was supposed to be upgraded and it was going to be some sort of hospital. Well, nothing done happened except Chichi still naming out the eve or the building, nothing. But so if people want to contact you, they can call this number 779-9909. And of course, all of this is at no charge. It is free. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And you have trainers in place?
I have some, and I'm looking for more volunteers. Yes.
One of the things that, another thing that has died with Miss Brown, who was in the market, was embroidery. No, I am one of those people that would never ever go into a store and buy a hand towel for the bathroom. What you call it? Hand. Because I would always buy from Miss Brown.
Okay.
Who would embroidery. And if I had to give a present to somebody who is getting married, I would always do something like give a set of those hand embroidered. Even my own handkerchief, kerchief. Because it hurts me to my heart to see. But what has happened to craft in Jamaica? Now, let me just back up here now, Miss Watson. I'll give you a little bit of history. I do have in my possession the master plan that was written for craft. This was done back in the 1980s. There was a organization called Things Jamaica. And craft producers would take their merchandise to Things Jamaica. And people who had gift shops would go to that particular building. It was on Spanish Town Road. And people would go there and buy for their gift shops. People coming in from foreign who wanted to take back a certain amount of gifts, they would go there and buy it directly from Things Jamaica because it was going straight from the manufacturer or the producer to Things Jamaica. They closed Things Jamaica.
Wow.
And that is now a prison.
Wow.
There's
Isn't
now
that something?
the Horizon Remand Center. So this all has to do, you see, this capitalist system, it can't work, you know.
No, sir.
It can't work because this now has empowered these importers
Right.
and totally left out.
Exactly.
When I first came to this parish, SDC used to go around into the outer communities and teach us how to do things. I learned how to make bun with using stout. We learned how to make fruits using green pawpaw and all of those. Those things don't exist now.
Right.
Every time I hear SDC now, and I know I have friends there, and don't matter vex with me because it's the truth me talking. It's about cricket or some games.
Yes.
It's never about producing. Producing. Nothing. None of these programs have anything to do with producing. When is all of this going to start?
It's going to be starting on Monday.
Okay.
Coming up Monday.
Coming up
Yeah,
Monday.
Yeah, next Monday.
All right. And so, and it's open to all.
It's open to everyone. No one is exempt.
Okay. So basically all that you need is a willingness
Yes,
to learn to do something different.
that's right.
A willingness to, and I am sure that as it starts off, it will be a little bit rough. But if you're really into it, as time goes by, you will get a chance to upgrade your skills. And appealing to the MPs, the Member of Parliament, especially since we see all of this activity now and we're seeing like roads being patched where the money wasn't there before, but now everything is, you have money for everything now. Yeah, you know that election is coming.
Right.
This could be a part of it also, you know. Mr. Vaz, Mr. Bloomfield, this could be a part of it also, where you start to empower people, empowering them.
That's right. That's right. You know something else, Sister P? I'm looking at the wharf, that big building out there. Do you know this could be a class building in Port Antonio where tourists would come and the same people here would have a center, the children. Do you know this Christmas time and holiday time, kids just walk around on the street?
Yeah.
There's nowhere for them to go.
No, there's nowhere
Why
for
couldn't that be a center where people from all over the country could come? Because you'd have different arts and craft and A-class restaurant and everything right in there. Tourists would come right out there and get off, and there's a place for them to go. It's a large place there. Have you ever been in there?
What do you mean if I've been in there? I've been in there from the very opening of it.
Okay, water sports could be right there. Skiing.
They have no vision.
And they say where there's no vision, the people perish.
That's exactly what's happening here. So as of Monday, you can go, you can learn. Another thing that we are sort of lacking in, we used to make a thing called hamper baskets.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you the gentleman's name to see if he will assist you with the making of hamper baskets. There's also some other things. They're using the banana bark.
Yeah.
To make. Let me just take a break and come back.
Presently, you are listening to the Spiritual Vibrations with your host, Sista P. All tune in, including he, she, and the old lady. Styles FM to the world.
Celebrating over 20 years of excellence educating Portlanders, the Institute of Business and Professional Studies advises all persons sitting CSEC and CAPE exams in 2016 to register in their day, evening, or weekend programs. Ask about their regular CXC classes and their breakthrough short pass. If you fail, 100% money back guarantee program. Yes, if you fail, 100% money back guarantee. School starts September 14th. At IBPS, we guarantee the lowest subject prices in our regular program and the shortest subject passes in our CSEC short pass program. Pick up the phone, call 574-1005 or visit IBPS upstairs Singer Building, Port Antonio. IBPS, a CXC exam center.
Dr. Minot! Wait, is what that? Dr. Minot! Oh, Dr. Minot! Dr. Minot! It's on everybody's lips.
It's about time East Portland get its best representative.
Oh, Dr. Minot! Dr. Minot! It's on everybody's lips.
Architects, draftsmen, and surveyors, get your drawings printed in high-quality professional standards. We can satisfy your printing needs. Whether it is for presentation to your clients or for submitting building and subdivision application, make it VJ Printing Services. Whether drawing by hand or with computer-aided softwares, we will plot your negatives and print the copies as you need. We do high-quality white paper printing that is water-resistant and never fades, unlike traditional blueprint. For more information, call VJ Printing at 893-2266.
Remember Styles FM on social media. View us on YouTube, Styles FM Radio. Follow us on Instagram at Styles FM. Like us on Twitter at Styles FM 961. Become a fan on Facebook, Styles FM 96.1.
Do you have or are you seeking a place to rent, seeking employment or have a job vacancy? Are you selling a car or having a garage sale? Then come see us. Let Styles do the advertising for you and you'll be on your way in no time. Contact us at 876-286-9216 or 439-5160. Advertising Style. Advertise with Styles.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration, Styles FM 96.1 with Sista P. It's styly, it's fiery. Jennifer Barrett said that.
Yes, as we sort of in this version here with Miss Watson. So, Miss Watson, some of the items, let's go over them. If you want to learn how to do quilting, picture frames, stuffed dolls,
Mask making,
making masks,
handbags,
scrunchies,
flower pots,
yes,
Christmas decoration, pot holders, pin
cushions. I haven't seen those in a long time.
Flag making,
yes,
quilting, woodwork, stools or benches, and children clothing.
Yes.
And maybe you have something else in mind that you want to add.
Okay.
We're open.
Okay. And this is going to be taking place on Monday. The building, which is the SACOM building, which is beside the courthouse on the 3rd floor. And Miss Watson's number again, 779-9909. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Nothing to lose and a lot to gain. Because you have to take the first step. Once we take the first step, a lot of the times they say, why craft fails in Jamaica is because we're a nation of samples. Well, we know that in China, it's not one person. Somebody made the sample, but other people made it. If you see to yourself that you are sick and tired of being sick and tired,
all right,
then this is an opportunity for you to learn. And along the way, as you get better at things, you become more marketable rather than sitting around saying, nothing now go on.
All right.
And a lot of times people look at other people and envy them. But you know what I've always told people? One of the things that has helped me a lot in life is volunteerism. If you sit at your yard and you do nothing, nobody knows you.
That's right.
You go out there and you volunteer, you come across different people with different ideas. I know it's hard. I mean, after a while, you can't keep volunteering, but it's a good way of starting. Miss Watson, thank you ever so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Anything else that you want to add in the very end here?
Well, I just want to say, if you want to climb to the mountain top, you have to start at the bottom and one step at a time. Set your goal, where you want to be and when you want to get there, and go for it. The sky is the limit. It's only one person that can hold you back, and that person, go look in the mirror and you'll see the person. No one else can hold you back. Just look in the mirror and you'll see who can hold you back. You.
As we just said in our words of inspiration this morning, look in the mirror and you will see God. And with God, all things is possible.
don't wanna come back no more. Said I was born in April and a christening me. Sure I wanna see that shiny day. It's a road that don't wanna come back no more, no more, no more, no more. It's a road that don't wanna come back no more. I say my mama gets sticking and my daddy start licking. Say she's going out with a funky chicken. It's a road that don't wanna come back no more, no more, no more, no more. It's a road that wanna come back no more. And mama well said and daddy gone mad. Sure the little children soon be said. It's a road that what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that can live to be loved. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. It's a road that don't wanna come back no more, no more, no more, no more. It's a road that don't wanna come back no more, no more, no more. Said I was born in April, man, christening me. Sure I wanna see that shiny day. It's a road that don't wanna come back no more, no more, no more, no more. It's a road that don't wanna come back no more. Now mama got sticking while my daddy start licking. Then she going out with a funky chicken. It's a road that wanna come back no more, no more, no more, no more. It's a road that wanna come back no more.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration with Sister P.
Wow!
Yes, star, the man in my right.
Side.
I'm on site, the man, I hear the man I play Toby's hi-fi more time. The man sound hard in a star.
Yeah, well, King Tub is our sound a real while, me I tell you, youth. Yeah,
Yes,
you know.
I'm gonna beg the man at 10 cents,
10 cents.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a stick oil,
Right now, I'm gonna support that, but if it's food, I'm gonna give food for that. Yes, sir.
I love you, still forward more time, yeah.
Love you.
This is the kind of lesson you got to learn. Standing on the corner when there's wheel of the brave. A witness is better than a slave. I'm begging each and every day. You got to hear what I say and leave the corner and run away. A literacy program is designed to open your mind, so you can be literate and get a job and feel so fine. Instead of begging on the corner every day. And hear what the brother said. Dilling dong day. Do-do-do-dum dong day. Tell ya, people of low mentality will never get around to equality. Equality and justice stands for all. We know that Satan's kingdom must fall. In a time appointed, our reign and hurt begun. I come to break oppression and set the captives free, so you got to understand. I come to rule the musical nation with justice and equality. So black man, you got to be free like crack of them bone. Tell it to me, is I would tell you. Stay away, is I would tell you, stay away. Cause Tubby's overseen to say. Call the Tubby's count, cause I would tell you. When I play in a high rank, you know. Scoop and boop and you and booba. Scoop and boop and doop and bubba doop me. Shot my jack, cause I would tell it to you. Yeah, when you feel the rhythm. Tell you, you gotta stick with him, you know. You got to skip and flip and give you one time.
We all have some dreams and we all have some aspirations. You know what is one of my dreams? To be able, Cassidy, you know what I always dream? To dip on one big set of play nothing but dub music.
Stay away, I beg you. This is called the King Tubby's Skank. When a lion is silent.
Good morning, Chungy.
Never you ever try to wake him. Yeah. Tell it to you. Because a lion can cry you one time. A lion got the power to paw you down. Do it to me. Stay away, you stay away. Cause Tubby's really here to stay. It's called the King of Tubby's Skank. And when I play it in a higher rank, I say, ha! Tubby's I will be. Sounds kind of real shocking, I will say. But I tell you, when you feel the rhythm, you just got to stick with him. So people, when I tell it to you one time, you got to live it up and never give it up. You gotta shake your shoulder one time. Skip and flip and dip to hip is out for play. Call the King of Tubby's Skank and said to hold them, a Tubby's got to hold them.
Yes, this is you, Roy, with King Tubby's Skank, and I was just thinking to myself and saying, boy, I remember the days when the man would have got the blues dance, and man just skank around the place. I'm not sitting there and go on no more.
You see, black people have to know themselves. You can know that by watching.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration with Sista P.
I'm true.
See the hypocrites, them a galante. See the hypocrites, them a galante. See the hypocrites, them a galante.
Such and saw them coming. I tell you when the wicked them running. But them a fuss against one another. Them a cuss against one another. John saw them coming. I tell you when the wicked them running. This I go play a tip top on the almanac. Play a tip top on the almanac. And then you cool off yourself with a kiss cuppa. Cool off the heat with a kiss cuppa. Say John saw them coming.
Against them one another. Put against them one another. Put against them one another.
This I go play a chichi boom pan it. Play a chichi boom pan it. Go play a tip top with Billy and Jack. Play a tip top with Billy and Jack. So white man come, say them liquor with a whip. White man come and then them liquor with a whip. And then we take a little dip. Sing say we take a little dip. We just a dip. Take a little dip and then them liquor with a whip. And then we short back split. And I tell you then we short back split. Dreadlocks, till you John saw them coming.
See the hypocrites, them a galante. See the hypocrites, them a galante.
Say them coming at the stripe and I say them are the lies. Coming at the green and I say Dr. B. Play a tip top with Billy and Jack and then you jump off a jack off of the pop. See say you jump off a jack off of the top. Me say you play a chichi boom pandy. Play a chichi boom pandy. Boom boom and saw them coming. And I just saw them coming.
Against them one another. Good. Against them one another.
Man, I watch the movie Carrots. Man, I watch the movie Carrots. So I play a tip top on it. Play putting Billy and Jack. You play a tip top on the aluminium and then you pull up with a kiss cup up. Till your John saw them come.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration with Sista P.
Sunday. Briggy, it was good to see you. A long, long time I don't see you. Anyway, hope all is well. Big time. Also, I'd like to say good morning to one son from Hopefield in the Hope Bay area, who one son says, Sister P, and never miss your program. So, good morning. Good morning, one son.
Come down here in Jamaica to extend his musical love for festival time, and J.A. left me till you say, come on here and let us see festival time is here, together around my sister gone on a festival. And it's a Maka festival, like saying, and it's a doggone festival. Get on. Hear the duty festival sound. So whenever you're young, go to just gotta get around, say that. Yeah, it's a doggone festival. It's a Maka festival. But I'm playing it's the doggone festival, heavy duty festival, you know. More love, whole lot of love all over this world, you know. People of the world are looking for war, but we are looking for love, but true it starts with love. Yeah, see, it is the Gonna festival. See, it is the Maka festival. Everybody's on the scene. Festival.
I want to say good morning to Dragon Man, of course, Dragon Man. And I am defending my crown. As Peter Mackenzie and Dragon Man say, I'm the dub queen, so I'm defending myself against myself. Mr. Jackson is standing right here, you know. So I'm here what I'm saying.
I met the up so a brother John Ballin' and Claudette's gonna rock me in the festival, make a rock on the festival. Say it's getting a Maka festival. So you go on rock it round town. Yeah, you rock it round town. Good yeah. This is another festival. Say, come on, rock it round town, y'all. I ain't gonna wake you downtown. Yeah, the rock it all over town. Yeah. It is a Maka festival. And I have gonna festival. Say come on, rock it with production. Yeah, come on, you know. Roots festival. Say it is a heavy duty festival. Say come on, gonna festival. Come on, rock it downtown.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration with Sister P.
Greetings, massive.
Mastermind Music presents to the world reggae superstar Survivalist with his hit single, How Can a Man Live Without Jah? #1 in Jamaica, New York, London, and all across Africa. Get Survivalist at iTunes.com and all digital outlets. His music is healing, uplifting, and inspiring. Follow Survivalist on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Call and request Survivalist music here on Styles FM.
Got you. Survivalist coming at you. Yeah.
The time is now 11:31.
Mr. Brown, the work material done, you know. What me fi do?
Check Robinsons and Sons Hardware, man. Them have everything you need and more. They are at 18 West Palm Avenue, Port Antonio, Portland. Paints, nails, doors, everything to meet your hardware needs and much more. Call them at 993-9763 or 382-6209 and email them at sandarhardware@gmail.com.
Mr. Brown, me get everything we need quick and fast. Sure, maybe we could have just stopped the chatting so we could have done the work just as fast.
What was that, Johnny?
No, man. We just say Robinson and Son are going good.
Robinsons and Sons Hardware. We are always here to serve you.
DC Health Food Store, Shop 31 Royal Mall Building, offers a wide variety of herbs, vitamins, healthy snacks, weight loss and detox products, sports supplements, and protein powders. We serve protein shakes daily and also offer free blood pressure checks and diabetes education. DC Health Food Store, Shop 31 Royal Mall Building for all your health food supplies. Food is medicine. Telephone 405-4603. That's 405-4603.
Sister P unto the end of time. You're listening to Sister P on Styles 96 FM. The spiritual vibration. Sister P on your dial every time. Spirituality.
The approaching lunchtime signal is brought to you by Zilla's Kitchen. Located at Bridge Street, Port Antonio, they're open 24/7. Call and place your order at 453-6030. That's 453-6030. The time by Zilla's Kitchen is
11:33. The Jamaica Gasoline Retailers Association has a blood drive going on, and their flyer says, "Be a hero, save a life. Join the 100 group," as they support the JGRA's Road Safety Blood Drive. Now, this will be happening at Ruby's gas station in Port Antonio, Portland, of course, tomorrow, Friday, August 21st, 2015, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I have in studio with me Miss Andrea Moore, who will be explaining more to us, because there is more to it than that. Like, you have to eat 1 to 2 hours before donating blood to take your TRN number and your driver's license. And as it says, just 1 pint could save a life. Welcome, Miss Moore.
Welcome to your listeners. I'd like to share with you that it's a focus of the Jamaica Gasoline Retailers Association as well as Road Safety Council to contribute to the drive for ongoing need by the blood bank in Kingston in particular. What they've sought to do is that island-wide, they are seeking to enhance the supply, which is 60,000 units annually that is needed, and we actually collect less than 30,000. So there's a 50% deficit ongoing each year.
Island-wide, we need 60,000
units, yes.
Units, and we only collect 30.
Less than 30.
Less than 30. So what does that mean? That people die because they don't get blood?
That is the situation. Persons literally die, particularly as you would know with the carnage on the road. They thought it would be useful to join with the Road Safety Council because persons often die who come in who need blood from particularly crashes, as it were. So they thought they could make a meaningful contribution in this way. So we're appealing to Portlanders, come out and support this worthwhile venture because, of course, once you contribute, you're actually doing a community service to ensure that possibly you save your life or a family member's life.
That is something. But one of the things, there are so many laws that we do not enforce because I see people on motorcycle pillions, no helmets, motorcycle riders, and I'm noticing that it is 76 cases. I guess there is more this week of motorcycle deaths. But I never really see them being, I don't know if it happens, being stopped and arrested for not having on a helmet, which these accidents cause us to need more blood. Am I correct?
Quite so, because as an attorney at law, although we recognize that we sometimes participate in legislation, we want to see more enforcement of the need to have helmets being worn. Part of what we might be considering in the future is to ensure that the legislation also includes that the pillion must have the helmet, and for those who are having events, that they certainly ensure that the bike riders also include helmets as part of their stunts and so on to ensure that we continue to observe safety.
So you mean as it stands today, pillion riders don't need helmets?
To my knowledge, that is something that we're working on to ensure that that is so, or at least enforced.
That is just amazing. That the person who is riding needs a helmet, but the person who's on the pillion, as if when the bike crashes, it's only going to take the person from the rider.
I think it's particularly enforcement that is necessary in terms of the legislation. It would be more of an increase of the fines to make it more of a concern to enforce it. That's what we're thinking of.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you want to tell people exactly what is going to happen tomorrow?
Okay, the Rubis gas station in the Port Antonio town square is a focus. I drove by just now and saw it draped with a notice. So we're asking you, yes, it's draped with a notice, inviting everybody to come out. We're gonna have refreshments for the donors. We're asking persons who are donating to not eat to eat 3 hours before, but not to have any alcohol 3 days before. That would be including today, as well as no smoking of any substance, any kind, tobacco or otherwise. So we want persons to come out and give blood. They'll have refreshments, we'll have prizes and surprises, and you'll also have a chance to win a weekend for two at the Half Moon Hotel.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So, to the listeners, you cannot consume alcohol
no.
up to three days prior.
Before. Correct.
3 days before. And no smoking of any substance, whether it's tobacco or our national cigarette.
Yes, the marijuana.
Yes. 3 days. That's also 3 days before?
Quite so. 3 days before.
Okay, so let me ask you now, Andrea. Do these people who know, because they used to come to me when they're going to the embassy so that they do not get this, they don't get discovered that they were smoking.
Okay.
They take different herbs. How does that work with that, or do you know?
I'm not absolutely sure, Sister P, to be honest with you. But that's something to explore, because you get different questions when persons are, going for applications at the U.S. Embassy. They want to cover all the bases, and therefore it's something to explore.
Yes, and just for you listeners out there, the root is called the burdock. It's burdock root, and you drink that, and they never get a trace that you were smoking our national cigarette.
I heard that.
Yeah, you heard that. Okay. And we're starting at 10?
Yes, the hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. So we're asking you to come out early, get the Friday activities on for the afternoon, so from 10 o'clock until 5, but come early so that we can achieve the objective. We're looking at least 50 units from this drive in Port Antonio, but I feel sure that the Portlanders will come out in their numbers to achieve at least 100 units, because we're seeking to make a significant contribution from Portland to this drive.
No, Question. Is it any particular blood type?
No, there is no particular blood type, but what we recognize is that on occasions when there are the unusual the blood types that are needed, then persons who would have had that wouldn't have been able to be aware that that is something that they can make a meaningful contribution. So we're appealing to those persons who perhaps have the unusual one, which is the blood type O negative or that type, that they certainly come out, because persons will need on an ongoing basis
Yes.
to get that type of blood.
So when a person comes to give blood, do they ever question what their blood type is, or is there anything that goes on? For instance, somebody like me, I can never remember what my blood type is. I have to go look it up somewhere. Do they actually let you know what your blood type is, anything like that?
I know that there's a physical examination that is done at the outset, so I gather they could identify on spot.
Oh, that is very good to know. That's very good to know.
Yeah.
And after you give blood, because some people say they feel woozy afterwards, what happens after?
There is what I call a bay that you be able to have a few moments before you resume your other activities. But I would say that certainly it is expected that you would, decrease your activities for a moment and then take care of your other actions for the rest of the day.
No, the JGRE, they're a very big organization. And, I have to commend them for doing something like this. And they have been doing this. How long have they been doing this?
The JGRE has been doing it from 1990 under the patronage of the then Governor General, Sir Florizel Glaspole. And it is something that they are really proud of as corporate citizens, to be able to make this meaningful contribution. Because whereas you would have road safety as an ongoing contribution to nation building, to save lives, they think that to add this blood drive to it is really a more meaningful and impactful contribution. So they look forward to the support, and I'm special appeal to all Portlanders to come out, because if you give, someone else will live.
And also, is there something that when you give blood, when it's time for you to get blood, I know that there used to be something like that in the past, that when you actually give blood, that when if you need to get blood, it makes it easier for you because at some point in your life you did give blood?
Yes, that is something that the blood bank is very keen on, to ensure that donors, if in the future that they need, then certainly they would have some level of priority.
Now, a lot of people are scared to get blood because they say, what if the blood that they're getting, the person has AIDS, for instance, or is HIV positive?
That is not a likelihood at all. It's always screened, and it is only blood that is acceptable that would be stored. So all of the blood that is donated is certainly accepted, but then it is tested, and only the ones that are suitable would be stored. So that there's no chance of that happening.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Okay.
Because I know that you have people out there say, who? Me no the blood, because me don't know if the blood HIV, somebody will give the blood, have AIDS, or them is HIV positive. So now that you have explained the procedure.
Quite so.
Yes. So from 10 to 5.
Yes, 10 to 5 tomorrow, that's Friday, August 21st, and that's the Rubis gas station in Port Antonio Town Square. All roads leading there. We're asking for full support, and that Portland will be a beacon of support for this blood drive.
I noticed that it's just been over 150 units of blood have been collected so far, with the expectation that the Port Antonio Drive will add at least 50 units. So those 150 units, that is what has because I noticed that the drive has been going on since June?
Yes, since June it has started, and that's the launch took place then, and it's ongoing to achieve at least 200 units. But as I indicated, Portland doesn't just settle for that. I know they're going to be exceeding that range that they have set out.
Are you from Portland?
I have family in Portland, yes. Family both in Fellowship and Mansionil. So I'm looking forward to family support as well. And my family from Kingston will also be coming. So it is a full family support for this blood drive.
So, so far in the other parishes, what has been the response? Have they been satisfied with the response that they got? Or was it below par? What?
I think generally the support is not in keeping with the expectation, and I have urged them to continue and not be despondent based on what has been achieved so far. But I think with the Portland support, and we have already started mobilizing on the ground for persons to come out, I think we'll achieve the objective that they've set. They've set 50 units, but I really think we'll achieve more. Particularly with the young persons who have been seeking to engage. They have said they'll come out and have their friends, and community leaders have also been engaged. So I gather we'll achieve the objective today.
Other than this program, what other methods are you using to let people be aware of what's happening?
Okay, there's been promotion on Hype TV. There's also been promotion via social media, as well as flyers in the communities, and you have community leaders who are on the ground supporting it and certainly engaging other community members. So it has been promoted well, and through Styles FM, I have absolutely no doubt with your listenership and the range that will perhaps have persons coming from as far as St. Thomas and St. Mary.
Yes.
So it's all roads leading to Port Antonio Square at the Rubis gas station this Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Looking forward to all Portlanders' support.
Is there anything else that you want to add?
Well, certainly to commend the JGRA because based on my own community activity, they asked me to lend my voice to this activity, and I know that it is a worthwhile one, and asked for service organizations such as the Kiwanis, the Lions Clubs, as well as the Rotary, and of course churches to support it through their membership to give it the push that we need to go beyond the 50 units.
I also notice here that defensive driving seminars and safety talks for primary school children are being planned for the last quarter of 2015. Do you have any information on that?
We will be promoting that when we have the dates set, but certainly I'm pleased to advise that that is an upcoming activity. And for the primary schools, children to be involved in safety tips. We know that particularly the crossing of roads is a critical one, and therefore we look forward to implementing it in the schools to ensure that the children continue to be safe as a priority. You know, they are the leaders of the next generation.
Yes, and I think there was a time when children went to school and they knew exactly what hand to walk on. We always knew that the girls would walk on the inside and the boys on the outside, and which, as you got older, turned into men walking on the outside and women on the inside. But we don't do those things anymore.
I know, so we have to restore those values for sure. And I think with this program that you're now enhancing it, we can also remind the young men to take care of the ladies and treat them just like that, as they ought to. It's not something that is old-fashioned. It's something that it is always in fashion to be a gentleman, always.
Yeah, and so many people, people just don't, I don't know if these things are not being taught anymore or what. Because to me, it's like people just don't know. They just don't know that this is the way it goes. They don't know that you walk, what is it now? You walk facing the traffic.
Yes,
so?
correct.
Yes.
You walk facing the traffic.
People don't know this.
Okay.
They don't know that. And just like I said, you see people walking, they even have the little children on the outside. Sometimes it's like I have to stop them and say, put the baby on the inside. These things are not being taught. So I hope that some of this goes with the teaching primary school children. Sandra is saying to Cassidy, that's it. Cassidy doesn't know. This is Sandra and this is Cassidy. And Sandra, Cassidy puts his girlfriend on the outside.
I think once you consider the protective role in general, then you would always consider the adult being on the inside and the gentleman being on the outside at all times to protect the lady, protect the girl, that kind of thing, protect the children. So if we consider our role and responsibility, particularly in the instance of men to protect the women and for the adults to protect the children, I think if we have that overarching responsibility and consider it as such, then it will become easier for us to almost automatically consider it in that light. And I'm glad that you raised it because I think the children today really need us all to consider ourselves as their protector.
Yes.
As their protector. And I urge that through this medium, that persons will, be more focused on our children because we recognize in recent times that the children have really been on the, what should I say now? They've not been really treated well.
No, they
have not been treated well. And I
No.
want to make a special appeal to all Jamaicans now. All Jamaicans to look at our children as a focus. Let us give them the upbringing that they deserve so that they can be positive citizens in the future. We always say the children are our future. Let us consider them as the future generations that deserve our special attention.
I know we're talking about the blood drive, but there's another aspect of, since we're talking about road safety, and that's all a part of the conversation. I also see parents where they're walking down the street and the children are somewhere behind them, unprotected. Unprotected. I tell you, sometimes I feel to myself that I lock up so much people in Jamaica, I don't know where they would put them. But they wouldn't have to do that. They would have to do community service. I wouldn't put them in
confinement. Okay.
Yes, they would have to do community service. And you have to stop them and say, but you can't. There was one woman in particular, every time she passed my yard, the picnic would be in the back. And she's walking merrily along on the phone and the thing plugged in there and gone about her business. And I would say, stop it. Take the child's hand. Let the child walk beside you. But I think it's that people are just so zoned out that they don't even realize that what they're doing is to the jeopardy of themselves and the child. Because if anything happens to the child, you know who going to lock up? Not the picnic, them going to lock you up as the adult, So all of these things.
I gather that this is a good forum. This is an excellent forum to appeal to the parents, as we have said, to be more mindful of their responsibility to their children. And I would want us to really look forward to bringing back the concept of it takes a village to raise a child, because just by what you have said, you have taken the responsibility to identify to the parent the need to really focus on the security and safety of the child. So if each one of us sees something that is not going right and we bring it to a parent's attention, respectfully, of course, I think we'll have a better Jamaica.
Oh, yes.
And I just want to mention, as we have indicated about being gentlemen, that I look forward to seeing more of our men opening doors, whether it is a store door or a car door, for our ladies. I think it is such a wonderful thing to see it, and my spouse makes a big deal about it if I even try to open the door for myself.
Well, I have to say, then you have the women who say, no, the man open the door for me, Me can open the door myself. But I tell people, I love being a female.
Yes.
I love it. And I think that you have to have that feeling about yourself to know that it's okay for a man to open the door. It's okay for the man to put the seat for you to sit in.
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
We're females. And, when we try to be other than what we are, and then we get knocked around and we said, well, I'm nicking me around because me's a woman. No. Yes. I like being a woman.
And also being a strong woman who can appreciate a gentleman.
Well, that's another aspect to it. And especially if you're not dependent. Because especially if you are an independent woman, but you can balance those things.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's it. Boy, well, any last words that you want to say?
Another appeal. Blood drive tomorrow at the Rubis gas station. All roads lead to the Rubis gas station, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come out and save a life. Be a hero and be the person who makes a contribution to your community by giving blood tomorrow.
Thank you ever so much for coming. Of course, I would love to ask you the next question, but I can't do it.
It's a pleasure being here. And I look forward to coming back to be with you on the program.
Yes, it was really nice meeting you. I love to see such bright young people.
Thanks so
out
much.
there, and I look forward to nice things happening for you.
Thanks so
I guess
much.
I can't go into some of what it is because I did touch on something else this morning, but your name was not called on that particular thing. But I certainly was not very kind to someone that you're supposed to be close to.
Okay, then. We will certainly be speaking again. Look
We
forward
will
to
be
being
speaking
here. And
again. Yes.
Thanks.
Okay. And I do give politicians hell. I want you to know that.
No, I'm equal to the task. Look forward to speaking with you.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Andrew. Good to meet you and hope to see you again.
Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
You too. Good thanks.
The words of thy mouth and the meditation of thy heart, the acceptable is thy speech, O God.
I used to Rastafari and I. Please won't you hear me when I cry? Send down Styles FM just to save us. Blessed love, this is Dwayne Stevenson from Augustown, and in tune to Sista P and Styles FM. You see me say, big it up.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration.
Brothers and sisters today, what you doing up there? Hope you're doing fine. Well, I'm gonna make you mine, because all I've got in mind to give is love. Love, 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 love. Wadada, 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 wadada. Wadada, wadada. Wadada, wadada. Wadada, wadada. Wadada, wadada. Wadada, wadada. Then I is feeling wadada. One living soul. Hello, love, brother. Wadada, wadada. Wadada, wadada. Wadada, wadada. Wadada, wadada. Wadada, love.
I just want to say it's just so ironic that we're importing carrots, potatoes, and now breadfruit trees from Florida. Just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what is, because I know that we're importing frog's legs and escargots and you name it, we import it. Mushrooms, anything.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration with Sister P.
This is the inspirational moment on Styles FM.
I will cultivate calmness of mind, knowing that God is ever with me and that I am spirit.
That was the inspirational moment on Styles FM.
The Jamaica Gasoline Retailers, in association with the 100 Group, is hosting our blood drive in Port Antonio, Rubies, Friday, August 21 at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Donors can win a weekend for two at the famous Half Moon Hotel. Prizes and giveaways for all donors. Join us and let's make a difference together. Be a hero. Save a life.
Shylock School of Cosmetology, in association with Hartress NTA, is now offering new courses in cosmetology, nail technology, beauty therapy, spa therapy, massage therapy, and makeup artistry. They also have big discounts on all working material, $20,000 to $32,000 per course. Check them out now. Shylock School of Cosmetology, 17 West Palm Avenue, Port Antonio. Call them at 365-0161. That's 365-0161. And guess what? They also offer day and evening classes.
Mr. Brown, the work material done, you know. What me fi do?
Check Robinson's and Sons Hardware, man. Them have everything you need and more. They are at 18 West Palm Avenue, Port Antonio, Portland. Paints, nails, doors, everything to meet your hardware needs and much more. Call them at 993-9763 or 382-6209 and email them at sandarhardware@gmail.com.
Mr. Brown, me get everything we need quick and fast. Sure, maybe if we could have just stopped the chatting so we could have done the work just as fast.
What was that, Johnny?
No, man. We just say Robinson and Son are going good.
Robinson's and Sons Hardware. We are always here to serve you.
For the best quality in sound reinforcement and backlining, Native Audio. We have professional engineers with over 20 years of experience. So call us and we'll take care of your parties, wedding receptions, barbecues, conferences, and small stage shows. Crystal clear sound, Native Audio. Our prices are the best. Call us at 871-5212. That's 871-5212. Native Audio. We make your events audible.
True French Promotions, in conjunction with Papa from Canada, Sipple from Jamaica, and Portland from England, presents to you a nightcap, Soul to Soul at Flat Grass and Flat Roof, Flat Grass, Portland, Jamaica. On the 29th of August 2015, coaches from every parish to believe in. Special beats by Soul Miller, special guests by Selector DJ Buzzard, hosted by Sheldon Fresh, loads of giveaways on the night and refreshments. I remember it's a deal and all these, so we say it's the real deal, we name Bucket Deal. Bucket Deal, Bucket Deal, Bucket Deal, come a Flat Grass on the rooftop for the deal. Portland, we say Bucket Deal, are the real deal, you know.
This is Survivalist represented for Sista P with the spiritual vibration, feeding the nation with righteous education. Feed them, Sista P, feed them, cause them are starve.
Like to see you prosper.
I didn't see this text before, but Naomi says that the potting soil that is being sold, and I can't name the name of the place, but you know that potting soil that they sell in Jamaica, that comes from the USA.
Uno set up vampires, uno fight against righteousness, uno fight against iration, uno fight against everything good for the younger generation. Uno vampires, do no wickedness at midnight, and uno humble when it's day. Uno set up
vampire. No old vampire. Only like to see blood running. Make sure you know it's fire burning. Uno set a vampire. Uno fight against a police. Fight against iration. Fight against everything good for the younger generation. Uno old vampire. Only trod upon creation. Sucking the blood of the nation. Uno set a vampire. Uno vampire. Uno drink up the
I want to say,
have no place for.
let's give a shout out to Rastris in New York. Rastris, hope everything all right.
Uno fight against righteousness. Fight against creation. You fight against everything good for the younger generation. Uno old vampires.
And Jerome in St. Mary. Jerome is in St. Mary, right, Cassidy? Gives a shout out to all the listeners in the world. Good afternoon, Jerome.
Do no wickedness at midnight. I know no humble when it's daylight. Uno set a vampire. Fireborn.
Don't criticize it. Legalize it, yeah, yeah. And I will advertise it. Some call it tampy. Some call it the weed. Some call it marijuana. Yeah. Some of them call it ganja. Never mind, got to legalize it. And don't criticize it. Legalize it, yeah, yeah, and I will advertise it. Singers smoking and players of instrumental. Legalize it, yeah, yeah. That's the best thing you can do. Doctors smoking, nurses smoking, judges smoking, even the lawyer too. So you got to legalize it. And don't criticize it. Legalize it, yeah, yeah. And I will advertise it. It's good for the food. Good for asthma. toughest. Stop from doing wrongs. Change your foolish plans. Stop from doing wrongs. Live up like a man. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. Now my little brothers, you got to be good. Do what's right, yeah. Don't be bad-minded. Take what's yours, and there'll be no fuss and fight. And I say anything you can do, I can do it better. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. And I can do what you can't do. You never try to do what I do. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. Stop from doing wrongs. Change your foolish plans. Stop from doing wrongs. Just live up like a man. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. Now my brothers, you got to be good. Just do what you know is right. Don't be bad-minded. Just take what's yours, and there'll be no fuss or fight. And I say anything you can do, I can do it better. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. And I can do what you can't do. You never try to do what I do. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. Said I'm the toughest. 'Cause anything you can do, I can do better. I'm the toughest. You can do, I can do better. Said I'm the toughest. I'm the toughest. I said I love my brother. I said I love my sister. I don't commit my Said if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take blows, brother, don't throw blows. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take blows, sister, don't throw blows. Harm no man, let no man harm you. Do unto
Just want to give
others
a
as they
shout out to Poochie and Raymar, and also to Everreed, which I know that this is one of Everreed's favorite songs. Good afternoon, Ever. And as I'm here, I must say good afternoon to my good little brethren, Richie in Kensington.
can't take blows, brother, don't throw blows. Said if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take blows, sister, don't throw blows. Most ghosts see I looking so humble, would like to try something.
today's featured artist, Peter Tosh. Yeah, you know, go to jail for ganja no more. And all the ticket business, what I'm saying, not even the ticket you go and get, because guess what? They make a plan and never know nothing about the ticket. They never get the ticket them together. So right now, people just smoking anywhere them free for smoke.
It's for idlers. I say me now go watch you. Big ganja. The
one another. Love one another. I say, yeah, we got to come together. Learn to love your brother. Love your brother. I say, yeah, we got to come together. Learn to love your sister. Love your sister. One eye can't see, one ear don't hear, one hand can't clap, one foot don't run. You better come together. Learn to love one another. Love one another. I say, yeah, we got to come together. Learn to love each other. Love each other. I say, yeah, we got to come together. Learn to love your brother and your sister. We got to come together. Learn to love each other. Love each other. I say, hey, where do we go from here? Is it here, there, or nowhere? I say, where do we go from here? Is it here, there, or nowhere? We better come together. Learn to love and respect your brother. Your brother. I say, yeah, we got to come together. Learn to love each other. Love each other. We better come together. Learn to love and respect your brother. Your brother. I say, yeah, we better come together. Learn to love each other. Love each other. I say, yeah, you got to come together. Learn to love one another. Love one another. We better come together. Learn to love your sister. Love your brother. Birds unite. Fishes unite. Animals unite. Mankind still fight. You gotta come together. Learn to love and respect your brother. Your brother. I say, yeah, you got to come together. Learn to love your sister. Love your sister. I say, yeah, you got to come together.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration with Sister P.
This time signal is brought to you by Kendall. Kendall, the taste of quality. The time by Kendall is 12:29. DC Health Food Store, Shop 31 Royal Mall Building, offers a wide variety of herbs, vitamins, healthy snacks, weight loss and detox products, sports supplements, and protein powders. We serve protein shakes daily and also offer free blood pressure checks and diabetes education. DC Health Food Store, Shop 31 Royal Mall Building for all your health food supplies. Food is medicine. Telephone 405-4603. That's 405-4603.
This and every Sunday, Les 5000 presents Summer Sundays. So come on out and listen to the memorable music of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Featuring special guest selectors every Sunday, like Juju Royal and many, many more. This all happens at Shines Plaza, 23 West Street, Port Antonio. That's Summer Sundays. So come on out, let's all share the love and have a good time.
Ramadan. A whole heap of money I man spend on that event here, you know. So me have to make sure it promote proper.
Yo, no say nothing. Link Styles FM about them summer bun-up package.
Summer bun-up package? How what that?
5 grand, 1 week party promo shellings. 10 grand, 2 week party promo shellings. Me say ads, mentions, interview, giveaway, straight silence. 2869216 or 4395160. Link them no. Styles FM summer bun-up package. Conditions apply.
Better Wheels Parts Depot in Galena, St. Mary, and Port Antonio, Portland is the #1 place for Japanese parts in Jamaica.
I believe everyone you say so.
Call Galena 507-3473 or Better Wheels Port Antonio 405-8338.
Better Wheels, I best.
Better Wheels Parts Depot, the only name to remember for Japanese parts in Jamaica. Galena and Port Antonio open 7 days a week. Better Wheels, your parts provider.
Wheels is your part. Everybody go a Builders Depot. Portland #1 hardware, that's a Builders Depot. You want to fix up your yard? Builders. You could be living abroad? Builders. Hurricane season come? Builders. To make your roof blow down? Builders. We have the best pricing? Builders. And the best parking? Builders. Harbor Dash we are waiting. And we are carrying the swing.
Depot, right at Industrial Estate Longwall in Brands Bay. I call them at 715-3128 or 284-3337. Check them out.
Hear me now, brothers. Hear me now, brothers. In this life, you got to be conscious. Whoa, whoa. Due to political fiction. Political fiction, and a man gone in a different segregation. Due to political fiction, due to political fiction, and a man gone in a different segregation.
Well, as we see the roads being patched, and we see different signs, we know that it's coming to that time again. And all that I wonder is, what percentage of the population is really going to vote? I would imagine that it would only be those that life has gotten better for them. But the ones who life has gotten better for, I haven't really met those people. So it should be interesting to see what is going to happen this time around. But all the signs are there. There's never any money to do anything. But as soon as comes to politics time, there's money to do everything.
The breaking of family ties, separating husband from wives. It's a pity in the city. Oh, it's a pity in the city. Come it's due to political fiction, Lord. Due to political fiction, and a man gone in a different segregation. Bang diddly wah, whoa, oh, oh. Bang diddly wah, stilly dying, oh, oh. Stang and diddly dying, oh, oh. The breaking of family ties, separating husband from wives. It's a pity in the city. Whoa, it's a pity in the city. For me, say due to political fiction, Lord. Due to political fiction, man a man gone in a different segregation. At certain time, most of them come around, trying to make I and I the clown, just to achieve certain possession, or even wearing the crown. Lord, due to political fiction, oh, due to political fiction, man a man gone in a different segregation. Break down the barriers now. We are gonna break down the barriers now. You
Jamaica Nina, check.
Dear God, me a write you a letter. Just steal some herb from me nerve, cause me can't take the pressure. Nika gone pan the hustling, she can't do no better. 10 time pan her back and a stranger pan.
Good afternoon, Valerie. Good to hear from you. I didn't see you the other night. I don't know what happened. But anyway, it's enough people. You didn't see You didn't see Valerie Cassidy? At Hallelujah? I never see her. I know it's she's not missing that still though, you know. She's not texting us, so she's loving the vibes. Mm-hmm.
Me no represent no GLP or PNP. Them can't tell me why the real warriors rest in peace. See all these P's mean RIP. Pestilence are where we forget RID. Police brutality, unwanted tragedies. Youths can't get no work for provide the school fee. Instead of books, them get guns and some broken dreams. What a calamity. Oh Lordy, please.
Which party the daily police kill poor people picnic. And no matter how we fight, nothing no come out of it. Me dep on me knee for the woman we kill a 4-year-old baby. Evil a take over the country. Them a renovate jail for house the juvie. And now create education opportunity. Oh Lord, Lord. Oh.
nation against the world. The me and my clan against the nation. The me and my fam against the clan. The me and my brother with no hesitation. Go against the fam until they cave in. Now who's left in this deadly equation? That's right, it's me against my brother. Then we point a Kalashnikov and kill one another.
Everyone deserves to earn, and every child deserves to learn. Every man deserves a turn, like Babylon deserves to burn. On our tribal, over colas, over money, over land and over island, over God and over idols, and evil lovers, over breakfast, over dinner, over sofas, over jungle, over Rima, over Bokas, over Brooklyn, over Queens and over Rockers, over red and over blue and over chokers, over red and over blue and undercovers. Tribal trouble, the tribe I stubble. Cause the youth them now go a war and go fight with knuckle. The two sides scuffle. Vietnam now go a war with no more kung fu, none chuckle. The silent shuckle. And the Queen of England and Uncle Sam them a flex them muscle. The tribal hustle, blood, time and puddle. Survival struggle. Everyone deserves to earn. Every child deserves to learn. Each and every one deserves a turn, like a flame deserves to burn. Everyone deserves to earn, and every child deserves to learn. Cause every man deserves a turn, like Babylon deserves to burn.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration with Sister P.
Boys, be wise.
Pull out the van war and strife. Oneness. Unity. Take lead.
get few overstand the real thing. Yeah, me day at town one day, I part with a white man we come all the way from Norway, and him turn to me and say, how comes Jamaica full of so much screw face? Same time I lift me head to the sky, and a teardrop fall from me high. Me say my youth come we go out for a drive, let me show you why me cry. Look on the gully side, do you see anything to smile about? Look at that hungry child, yeah. Do you see anything to smile about? Look at the schools where the youth them go to get them education. Do you see anything to smile about? Look at the conditions of our police stations. Do you see anything to smile about? No. Same time the brother say, how can the nation be living this way? And the next thing him say, how can the government play so many games? Same time my heart fall to the ground, cause there's much more where that comes from. Certain place they are worse than slum. Youth man come and take a look on Riverton. Do you see anything to smile about? Look on Pienland, yeah. Do you see anything to smile about? Flankers Mobe and Saffron's Heights in Spain. Do you see anything to smile about? What flats Kentire Mudtown, they're all the same. Do you see anything to smile about? No, no. No, 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 no. Oh no, no. Oh no, no. No, when me say, no people come to Jamaica and not know how we live things. Say everything nice too, we full of vibes and things. Eh, eh. Them same one feel it to them heart when them get for you overstand the real thing. When them look on the gully side, them no see none there they fi smile. But when them look on a hungry child, yeah, them no see none there they fi smile. But when them look on the schools where the youth them got to get them education, them no see nothing there they fi smile. But when them sight up the condition of the police station, them no see nothing there they fi smile. But my story say, me day at town one day, I part with a white man we come all the way from Norway, and him turn to me and say, how comes Jamaica full of so much screw face? Same time I lift me head to the sky, and a teardrop fall from me high. Me say my youth come we go out for a drive, let me show you why me cry. Take a look on Riverton. Do you see anything to smile about? Look on Pienland, yeah. Do you see anything to smile about? Canterbury, Mumbai, March Ben Road, overstay. Do you see anything? Ah, when the rain a fall, the ground still tough.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration with Sista P.
Now tell me if you see it like me, the words they speak are not true on TV. How can things be getting better when so much people still are suffer? Them say things that get better, but we can't see it, can't see it, we can't. Them say money I run right now, but back still I feel it, still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month la data but we caught. Make our hands now meet. People line up on street. Change is what we need. Tell me if you're going through this, working all day and night and still can't live a good life. Tell me if you're going through this, the money where you make done before it reach your hand, my friend. Tell me if you're going through this. Now no money for gas stars, so you can't to drive your car. Tell me if you're going through this. Every day I wonder if no better life no dead for you. Them say things that get better, but we can't see it, can't see it, we can't. Them say money I run right now, but back still I feel it, still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month la data but kick out. Make our hands now meet. People line up on street. Change is what we need. Tell me if you're going through this, working up overtime and still can't pay your bills on time. Tell me if you're going through this, the work you work so hard, still can't feed the youth them on your yard. Tell me if you're going through this, tears run from your eye when you look over your life at night. Are you going through this? Every day I wonder if no better life no dead for you. Them say things that get better, but we can't see it, can't see it, we can't. Them say money I run feel it, still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month and that about kick up. Because ends now meet. People line up on street. Change is what we need.
So many times you are on your last dime. People see a smile, don't know what you're going through inside, yeah. Working so hard, but still ends not meet. Sometimes you want to believe, no better, no dead if you really.
Things that get better, but we can't see it. Can't see it, we can't. Them say money I run right, you know, but back you still I feel it. Still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month and that about kick up. Because ends now meet. People lying up on street. Change is what we need. Them say things that get better, but we can't see it. Can't see it, we can't. Them say money I run right, you know, but back you still I feel it. Still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month and that about kick up. Because ends now meet. People lying up on street. Change is what we need.
CTBC once again, yeah. Don Corleone, yeah.
The President, distinguished delegates.
የዓለም ጸጥታ አዋኪና ለሰላም ጉዳይ መሰናክል የሆኑትን ሁሉ አይነተኛ ችግሮች እዚህ ላይ ልንጠቅሳቸው እንፈቅዳለን።
Since the beginning of modern civilization, generations have witnessed and inherited only conflicts of world wars. But behold the marriage supper of the Lamb and bridegroom unto his bride. Then shall the earth's children know the true expression of one love. Then Mother Earth shall honeymoon in peace, forever eliminating the aspirations, lust, and anguish of wars and rumors of wars.
Seek the now the innocent growing up in vapors, and propaganda spreading in the Sunday papers. Not even Superman could have saved him in the gatehouse. Read the judgment a place, and Babylon a gambling union life like racers, and give them a uniform and a shame them epic racers. And now the clock has strike war, don't be amazed us. Them in a them churches trying to save.
Can we do it? We can do it. We shall do it.
Tell them finna draw me out when the world government in a falling out. Only few man survive crawling out. Run left him colleague them sprawling out. Nearly dead. They dig up all him out and king to tranquilize up his stall him out. The vampires can't get no calling out. When him here from the shout last week, him mistress find a new shoes. Wife can't get no news and lately she's starting to doubt. She's still searching and the youth them balling out. Working hard to not let it all come out. Well, it's not safe to go walk about a slaughterhouse. I'm back that to water house. She start a rouse. Sometimes she want a spouse. She start go out. Start beat a dog a stout. Guns come out. Working people funds run out. Keep a speak and no out. Bombs come out. Tongue just run out. Bumbo catch tape just run out. Weed run out. Just senses must come out. Never pound round a back. They a go run out. Now come out. Till the chalice burn out. Now come out. Till the malice burn out. A war. Zimbabwe to burning wall. Blazing like a burning ball. Loose ball that no working bar. Sleeping that no working bar. Can't wear Jerry Berlin bar. No diamond and Berlin bar. Can't drink where you're serving bar. Just to fuck up your nerves in bar. Shut the blood up your shirt in bar. Can't go lift up no skirt in bar. No disease and the germs in bar. Can't go release your sperms in bar. Stamina most preserving bar. Fire constantly burning bar. Ready, 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 ready.
If you are not prepared to do it, then you will die. You race of cowards, you race of imbeciles, you race of good-for-nothings. If you cannot do what other men have done, what other nations have done, what other races have done, then you have better die.
Seek the now the innocent growing up in vapors, and propaganda spreading in the Sunday papers. Not even Superman could have saved you in the gatehouse. Read the judgment a place, and Babylon a gambling Michelin boot. With your star done Rastafari design me tough. If I define for freedom, sign me up. Can you tell life vision can't blind me up? Soldiers and police, them wise enough. Realizing they know more right than us. Realizing there's no use fighting us. Realizing they open their eyes to see the same demoralizing life as us. So we not take dark, not smiling up. Now the word temper tantrum boiling up. Panu, calling the shots and now bust none. Controlling the mind of the young. Bring down fear from in the rain or fall. From London to the land mall. All the son of the virgin ball. Institute of the church in war. Preaching and researching war. Practice and rehearsing war. Teaching and them learning war. Instigating and urging war. Always keep alerting war. Man we jump out as working car. Now the bees and the birds in war. And the freaks and the nerds in war. And the straight and the curves in war. Forward and reverse in war. Ready, 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 ready.
If you cannot do it, if you are not prepared to do it, then you will die. You race of cowards, you race of imbeciles, you race of good-for-nothing. If you cannot do what other men have done, what other nations have done, what other races have done, then you will
Well, I'd like to thank you all for making it the Spiritual Vibrations program. Cassidy, give thanks once again. I'd like to give thanks to Miss Watson and Miss Moore, who were on the program earlier. And just to say that with the JGRA's Road Safety Blood Drive, that you need to take your TRN and you need to take your driver's license. I guess if you don't have a driver's license, then you would probably take your with a TRN, but there's a driver's license also with your passport. But I think what they basically want is a picture ID, Not everybody has that. I'd like to give thanks to Styles for allowing me to be myself, as always. And I'd like to give thanks to those ancestors who survived, who didn't jump over the ship or who weren't murdered, but who survived so that we can be here today. My name is Sista P. I hope I did make those who came before us proud. And I look forward to, well, I have to tell you this, that I will not be seeing you next week. I will see you the week after. So, but I do look forward to joining you week after next Thursday at 9 a.m. And a reminder that energy drinks are dangerous to your health. And of course, the big man is here standing because I don't know what he want to take me on about today. But anyway, he's here.
Good day. How are you?
Good day, Mookie.
I mean, I'm not take you on to them. I just stay here and
not
listen.
protect me on, though. I'm good.
You handle that. You're the mother, so I can't handle that.
So you good?
Yeah, man. All right, man. Come go the workout center for morning. Does look a workout and, you know, feel a little bit tired, but, you know, we have to do the program, so we have to do it.
Well, when you work out, you get energy.
Yeah, but I kind of go road last night and then tired and then work out again, tired again. So, you know, might be come home good, man.
But I have to congratulate you because everything is about DJ Mookie. Mookie is playing here and Mookie is playing there, and it's just good. It's just all good. I'm so proud of you, Mookie.
Give thanks to Stars.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Give
you know,
thanks
it's
to
like
Stars.
to see. You know, I love to see when young people are very progressive and things going on for them, and not just going on for them, but in the field that they absolutely love.
Love.
Yes,
Love. It's not a like. Love.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But so, how your interview for mine? Good.
Yeah, I had two great interviews. Great interviews today.
Okay.
Very interesting interviews today. Yes, they were good. Yeah.
Coming forward when you just a finish up one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not too hear much, but
it's about the blood drive tomorrow.
The blood drive.
Yes, the Rubis gas station.
In
That
Port
is
Antonio.
one. Yes. And the first one was about this lady named Miss Watson, who will be giving free craft lessons to persons who are unemployed, I would imagine.
Free what?
Craft lessons.
Craft.
in
Oh, craft.
Yes,
craft.
yes,
Okay.
yes, you know. And I certainly hope people turn out for that because You're sitting at home and you're not doing anything. Better you learn to do something.
Yeah, do something, occupy your time and catch a little skill and them little thing that you
Yeah, man, get a little skill and then you can even take it further. You just go probably get the basics and then you use your creativity and imagination and vision and take it further.
Alright. So people want to hear it from Sista P. What if I work there, so try check out that little craft, that crafting.
Yeah, man, that's very, very interesting. Much I noticed that. So, Mook, you know what I said today. You know that I have visions and dreams also, not just craft.
Sure.
You know that I would actually love to have like a dub music session.
Dub music session?
Oh, yes. I would love to do that. And I know who would come. Welder would come. A bicycle man from Django Gully would come.
Right.
Taylor maybe would have come. But yeah, man.
Let's do it next week then, no?
No, not here. We're talking about a dance.
Oh, a dance.
Dub set me. You know, so them have dub set.